Welcome to UTG TV. We are in Detroit, Michigan at Vans Warped Tour 2010. Getting a little break from the sun outside, though I hear that it's not as hot as it's been the rest of the tour by any means.
That's the truth.
I'm James. I host UTG TV. Brought to
So
you by
nice to meet you.
Dance Party Master Clothing.
I'm Becca.
Now, this is your first year on Warped Tour.
Yeah, my first year. Yeah.
How's this going for you?
It's really overwhelming. Like coming out here, I thought I was prepared for everything, and really, like, there's just so many things you don't know until you're out here, like about what to really bring, like whether it's clothes, merch, like there's just so many things you have to prepare for, and like it's very overwhelming. But for the most part, it's been just so eye-opening for me, and it's been really a great experience.
Now, they say that when you're packing for a trip, you always feel like something very obvious. So was there something very obvious for you in packing your bag initially? Like that day one item where you're like, oh.
Well, literally, when I got there, it was pouring down rain, like it felt like a hurricane or something. So the one thing I didn't bring was a raincoat, because why would I bring a raincoat to like the hottest tour in the world? It's just, I didn't even think of that. So that's the one thing I needed that I didn't have.
Now, there are a lot of big bands on Warped Tour every year, but this year especially, there's a lot of pretty big names. So how do you go about making sure people get to see you every day? Like, what are your promotional activities here?
Well, basically, there's only two of us out here. It's a tour manager and me. And what I do every morning, we get up, we set up the tent. Basically, I get posters, put them in the girls' bathroom, actually, because I think that's the best place. Because people like sit and they have to look at it. You know what I mean? And then after that, we usually hit up the line with headphones and iPods, some CDs and flyers, and we just like basically bug people on the line all morning. And then when doors open, we just try to drag people into the tent. We just got stickers, so our whole thing now is free stickers if you listen, that kind of thing. So there's lots of different tactics, but really, like, trying to sell out here is not like selling anywhere else, because you have such limited time. You have to literally tell people what to do, unless obviously they hear it and they just love it, then there you go. But a lot of people don't have money that come out here, so it's just a very difficult situation, and every day is different. So every day we have new selling tactics or new. Hopefully, I'm playing, so people can just come see me, and then that's how you get people to buy stuff. So.
Now, for any of our viewers that maybe aren't exactly too familiar with your music, what would the pitch be that you give someone they're walking Warped, or how do you sell your music to somebody?
How do I sell my music? Usually I just say, like, I'm, one of the only solo artists out here. It's rock pop music. It's, mixture of Alanis Morissette and like Cyndi Lauper and Steven Tyler. And, so usually people are like, oh, okay, that's cool. And they'll just like listen because, I'm a nice girl. So that usually works.
It's a benefit.
Yeah.
So now that you've been on Warped Tour for a while, I'm going to guess it's probably is this the largest scale tour you've done yet?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, in the U.S., my career has been mainly focused in Japan for the past 3 years. I'm a label at Sony Japan, so I've been working out there a lot. I did South by Southwest, and I did like a high school acoustic tour thing. But yeah, this is definitely the biggest thing that's happened for me in the U.S. so far.
Like what have you taken away from it? Like, what's some lessons learned from Warped Tour?
Basically, you just have to be a tough cookie, and it's just like every day out here, you're just kind of punk rocking it, and you're just working so hard. And basically, what I've learned is that, like, you have to work really hard out here, and you're not going to go anywhere unless you do. And so it's basically just going to make me a stronger person, a stronger artist, especially from just listening to the kids' opinions on my music, and how people perceive me, when I play live. It's just, there's so many things, it's kind of all stuck in here, but I'm just taking away from it very valuable things that I'll, cherish forever.
Well, maybe you'll have a chance to put them to use. What are your plans post-Warped Tour? What's next?
Well, basically, I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm going to Japan for about a week, and then I'm going to come back and do the last 5 dates of Warped Tour. After that, my plan is to do a West Coast tour in the fall. So, and then after that, basically, I'm hoping that there will be a lot of things that come from being on Warped Tour, new connections. Maybe, like, I'll get to tour with some bands out here that I've met, and just kind of seeing how it all unfolds, But
Well, we wish the best to you. If you get a chance to see Becca, I guess, on the West Coast this fall, make sure that you definitely check that out. Check out her music. You want to do a social networking link?
Yeah, you can check out my website at beccaofficial.com, and my Twitter is Becca USA, and my MySpace is Becca Chen Official, and I have a Facebook, and the album's called Alive, and you can get it on iTunes.